Is $20 still my price target for SEI during this bull run? Yes. And even though that's not financial advice, nor a guarantee, the reason why I believe that could hypothetically happen is because SEI, in my opinion, is one of the best layer 1 blockchains out there. Now, some people, they may have a hard time believing that because they see the price going down and they're like, wow, this is caca, this is trash. But when it comes to SEI, I think the low prices doesn't really showcase just how good it is fundamentally speaking. And let me show you what I'm talking about. For instance, when it comes to SEI, transaction finality time is 380 milliseconds. Also, on top of that, it can facilitate 12,500 transactions per second. That's crazy. Also, it's been able to process over 1 billion transactions. And also on top of that, it's allegedly the world's fastest parallel blockchain. That's how amazing it is. A lot of people out there, they like to say that, oh, this blockchain's the best. No, this one. Oh, this one's better. But oftentimes, they don't talk about the numbers. When it comes to SEI, it's pure, figures showcase that it really is one of the best. And numbers, they don't lie. Opinions, people can say this and that. But again, the numbers, they do speak for themselves. And you also have to take this into consideration. When it comes to SEI, on its ecosystem, there are some AI projects that are beginning to pop up and actually do pretty well. And I think this right here is such an amazing step in the right direction. Because, for instance, we all know that AI is going to be the next big thing, at least in my opinion. Because, for instance, you take a look at, according to Grandview Research, the AI market is predicted to be worth nearly $2 trillion by 2030. I mean, we're in the second half of 2024 at this point. That's just around 6 years away at this point. This is how amazing the AI market could be. Now, some of the hype of AI did die down as of late. That can't be denied. But I think better days are still ahead. I think AI still has a bright future. And I think that when it comes to this, right, again, seeing AI projects on the SEI ecosystem, that I think could be so fantastic for its future. Also, let's not forget, on its ecosystem, there are DeFi projects as well. Decentralized finance, that's what it stands for. But even despite that, the DeFi market, according to Grandview Research, yet again, by 2030, is expected to be worth over $200 billion. That's bigger than some countries' GDP. So when you take a look at the SEI ecosystem, it's heading in such an amazing trajectory. I don't take a look at things right now. I take a look at where it could be moving forward. So when I take a look at SEI, I think it could be so special. It's already amazing right now, but I think it could even be better in the future. And I really can't wait. You also have to take this into consideration as well. When it comes to SEI, it's being supported currently by Circle. Now, some people out there, they may be wondering, okay, what's Circle, man? What is this? Circle is actually the creator behind USDC, the stablecoin. I'm pretty sure we all know what USDC is. So this is amazing. If SEI was so caca, like what a lot of the critics say, this simply wouldn't be a reality, but it is. So that's how amazing it is, again. And also, when it comes to these low prices, for whatever reason, people think it's so bad, but I actually love it. Now, I can only speak on my behalf, but the way I view it is that the lower the price, the better the buying opportunity for me. And also, the lower something is, hypothetically, the more room it has to grow. It's only natural, right? Again, hypothetically, though. If I loved SEI a couple months ago, I love it even more right now. And if anything, these low prices, they give me an amazing opportunity for me to lower down my average cost, because my strategy is very simple. I'm dollar cost averaging. Anytime I earn income, I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm just waiting. That's it. I like to keep things simple. And again, SEI at the price of $20, with all that taken into consideration, is it really ridiculous? I don't think so. If it were to go to that price, considering its current circulating supply, market cap would be around $66 billion. Not too bad. I mean, we've seen BNB reach over $100 billion in market cap. I mean, come on, BNB over $100 billion in market cap back in 2021? What is this all about? You have to take this into consideration. According to Crypto.com research, just last year, in 2023, slightly over 2% of the crypto hacks that happened actually occurred on the BNB Smart Chain ecosystem. That's not that great. I mean, when you consider just how massive the crypto space is overall, slightly over 2%, that's complete embarrassment. I mean, that's nonsense right there. So if BNB can reach over $100 billion in market cap, why can't SEI at least go to around $66 billion? Now also take this into consideration. Doge at one point reached over $80 billion. So yeah, this is like nothing in the grand scheme of things. I mean, come on. We're talking about, allegedly again, the world's fastest parallel blockchain here. We're not talking about some random nonsense. This is a real deal blockchain in my opinion, and I think that SEI has the fundamentals to very well allow for that to happen. As of right now, a lot of attention is on Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, Algorand, but I think sometimes people, they often overlook SEI, but I'm not, because I know how special it is. Now, I can only speak on my behalf again, But I think it's really that amazing. So with all that taken into consideration, again, $20, I don't see why not during this bull run. And it's not like the peak of the bull run is really that far. I mean, take this into consideration. Even if we base this off of history, now I get it. History doesn't always repeat itself, but it tends to rhyme. But again, besides that point, altcoins, they usually peak, historically speaking, anywhere between a year and a half to half a year after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event happened back in April. So 6 months from then is October this year. 18 months, a year and a half, is October next year. Not so bad. If it happens early, great, party time for me. Happens a little bit later, let's say October next year, year and a half from April. Not so bad as well, because it's more time for me to accumulate. So really anywhere in between, I really don't mind. Again, just like I mentioned earlier on the video, my strategy is very simple. I'm just dollar cost averaging, and I like to keep it that way because, say, at the price of $20, wouldn't surprise me. I mean, man, I think this bull run could be so magical. There's currently over 600 million crypto owners, according to Crypto.com research, as of right now. I mean, the potential FOMO buying pressure and buying volume could be so insane. You take a look at the hype for the Bitcoin ETF, the number of institutional investors. Bitcoin, if it doesn't go to the price of at least $150,000 during this bull run, I'd be so shocked. But again, if that were to happen, I mean, the altcoin season naturally is going to look so amazing, hypothetically, right? So I think at that point, SEI is going to go along with the ride. And $20, I don't see why not. I think it's that amazing. I think this bull run could be that amazing as well. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.